I don't think I should like to do much more of this, should you, Henry?
What's that, Bertie?
All this dashing about in boats.
Well, the last time you were on a boat was 2.5 months ago when we came. Besides, I don't see why you should mind. I'm the one that gets sick.
Yes, I dare say you're right. Henry, were you disappointed at all? I mean, were you, for instance, disappointed in the women at all?
I think I was, rather. I don't know what one expected American women to be like, but whatever it was, they weren't like it.
Yet we met only the best. I mean, all those letters of introduction we had. They were dash good letters.
No, they were very well connected.
I mean, we were told those Newport girls were stunning. I don't know. I feel... Well, I don't know what I feel, really.
As if you had your very best suit packed in your trunk, and you never got a chance to wear it.
Yeah, that's it, exactly.
Oh, perhaps we expected too much. I say, indeed.
Well, who do you suppose she is?
We've got 6 days to find out.
Damerel. D-A-M-E-R-E-L. Mrs. Elizabeth Damerel.
Chilver, Henry Chilver, how do you do?
How do you do, Mr. Chilver? Won't you sit down?
Thank you. Just coffee and a little bread, please. Is Mr. Damerel aboard?
My husband is dead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you, but I'm all right now. I'm over it. I thought I must travel. In fact, I was told I should travel.
The solace of distraction and the changing scene. Wasn't it one of your philosophers who said that?
In America, there's a philosopher on every front porch.
Yes, I had noticed that.
It's the breadth of our skies. They encourage the sweeping generalization.
Well, I would say that is a sweeping generalization.
Which proves my point, I think.
Have you been to England before?
No, this is my very first time. I'm looking forward to it immensely.
Well, then you must allow me to show you around a little.
Thank you.
What a lovely way to start the day. Henry, please introduce me this minute.
Mrs. Damerel, this is my good friend, Mr. Bertram Bradle. Mr. Bradle, Mrs. Elizabeth Damerel.
How do you do, Mr. Bradley?
Absolutely enchanted. You don't mind if I join you, do you?
Not at all.
Well, how did you become acquainted with this terrible chap?
Mr. Chilver asked if you might join me, and I consented.
I thought you were out of our cabin pretty smartly this morning.
Just coffee, sir?
No, all the rest, my dear chap, all the rest. Sausages, kidneys, eggs, bacon, mushrooms, so on. Got to keep one's strength up, you know.
You'll get accustomed to the English breakfast, Mrs. Damerel. It's based on the assumption that it may be one's last meal on Earth.
And so it may, by George. A great deal can happen in a chap's life before luncheon. You lunch, do you, Mrs. Damerel?
Generally, I do, yes.
It's rather nice to have it on the boat deck. I know rather...
What a splendid idea. Let's all have luncheon on the boat deck. Oh, weather permitting, of course. Looks as if it might get rather rough.
Have you gentlemen been in America on business?
Oh, not really. More a sort of...
Gracious, no. We've been enjoying ourselves.
We thought it was
You see,
time
the
we
whole
saw...
point is that all the chaps one knows, well, a good number of them anyway, well, they all seem to have done America already, do you see. It's getting so that a chap can't have a decent conversation anywhere without...
Having been to America, if one is to hold one's own, has become it's as vital as having the electric light if one wants to let one's flat.
Yes. Now we've been, you see, and we can press the American button with the best of them.
And I go to learn to press the English button.
Oh, the English button will be enchanted, my dear Mrs. Damerel.
But are neither of you in business that you can spare so much time?
Well, I'm supposed to look after the family trusts and so on, but they really look after themselves.
And I'm a barrister with a small practice that I'm ashamed to say doesn't miss me in the least.
Oh, whoops. Oh, squalls ahead.
If you please, sir.
Oh, splendid. Oh, you know, the sea air really does wonders for one's appetite. Sausages. Oh, here are the kidneys. Wonderful. I say, that bacon's a bit fatty. Oh, look, I see they've given me some liver.
If you'll excuse me, I think I'll take a turn on deck.
Oh, dear, poor Henry. He and the ocean don't hit it off together.
Oh, dear.
You're not incommoded at all?
No. I believe I travel well.
I've spent the whole day with her on the boat deck. Had lunch together.
Please don't mention food.
You know, she's not at all celebrated or well-connected. In fact, she's the first American lady we've met in the whole time who isn't well connected. Yet she's the most bewitching creature one's encountered. It really is rotten luck for you, old man, being laid up like this, when you could be enjoying her company. I'll try not to wake you when I come in.
I don't believe a word of it, Bertie.
Henry! You struggled out at last. Well done, old man.
Mr. Chilver, I do hope you're better.
Yes, yes, much better, thank
Please,
you.
don't get up.
Elizabeth and I have been working up an appetite. They tell me it ails reduckling. Are you sure?
No, thank you.
No. Well, then, we'll look you up later. Bye-bye, old chap.
Goodbye, Mr. Chilver.
Well, only one more day, and we dock in Liverpool.
Thank God for that. Much longer on this reeling drunkard of a ship and I'll be fetching up my bootlaces.
Ah, yes, it has been rotten for you, old chap. I do sympathize.
Thank you.
Henry? You know, we decided to push straight on to London when we landed, rather than stay overnight in Liverpool.
Yes, I remember.
Well, the thing is, you see, I promised to see Elizabeth through. And I mean to say, you know what it'll be like. I mean, first of all, she's got to slog all the way down from Liverpool to London. And when she gets to London, she'll have to change stations, Euston to Victoria. I mean, she's got to get across town with all that luggage. She's going to be absolutely lost on her own. Well, with it being her first time in England and so forth.
So?
So, naturally, I've offered to shepherd her. Take her under my wing, so to speak.
Naturally.
The only thing is that, well, she feels she can't really face it straight off the boat, so she's decided to stay overnight in Liverpool, which means that I'll have to stay overnight too. You don't mind, old man?
Not at all. I'll call at the hotel, see if there are any messages for me, and then catch the night train on my own.
I mean to say, you've probably had quite enough of my company by now, anyway.
There's no need to apologize.
No, I just thought I'd bring it up.
Bertie, please.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, old man. Those confounded customs people. What the devil do they suppose we'd be trying to smuggle in anyway?
Well, I'm so happy to be standing on something that keeps still. They don't care.
Fat chance I had to ease the way through for Elizabeth. She was past them in a flash.
Well, they don't care what the Americans bring in. It's only the native sons who suffer. She must have got here a good hour ago.
Good evening. You've reserved me a room. The name is Bradwell. I telegraphed from the ship. My luggage is outside.
Oh, yes, sir. I believe we did have a communication. There was also a telegram for you.
Oh.
Arrived this PM.
Any messages for me, Chilver?
No.
Oh, confound it.
What is it?
I absolutely must be back in town first thing tomorrow morning. That's a question of a signature. A great deal of money hangs on it.
Well, then you must go, old man.
Yeah, but what about Elizabeth? I've promised to see her through. Brighton and all that. Oh, blazes. Should you think it too late to ask for a word?
Oh, I should say so. She should have retired by this time. Besides, you'll only just catch the night train as it is.
Well, I'll telegram her first thing in the morning. Sorry, shan't need the room after all.
You'd better watch your chap. He's just ramming your luggage into the lift.
No, sorry. Back on the cab, if you please. Lime Street Station. Come on, Henry.
I've just had a thought, Bertie.
What? Oh, come on, old man.
Well, it occurred to me that I might be more used to you staying here than dashing off with you to London.
Used to me?
Well, I could look after Elizabeth Damerel for you in your place, as it were, in Loco Bertie.
But I thought you had to be back in town first thing tomorrow, too.
No, not really. I just said that because I thought you'd like to be alone with Mrs. Damerel.
Well, that was very considerate of you.
Now that that possibility no longer exists, I'd rather take a slow pace. And of course, if I can do you a favor at the same time. Of course, if you don't care for the idea.
No, why shouldn't I care for it? No. When you've got all my stuff back on, take my friends off, would you, and bring it in here. This gentleman can have the room I've just cancelled. I'm not going to have you thinking I'm afraid of competition.
Don't be ridiculous. You've had 6 days with her. I've got to train right.
Well, tell her I'm very sorry. Say that I'll wire. No, I'll write. I've got her address in Brighton. You take good care of her. Bye-bye, old man.
Goodbye, and thank you.
What for?
Oh, for giving me the chance of a good night's sleep, you know.
Ah.
Really is very kind of you, Mr. Chilver.
Not at all. Young Bradwell means well, but, well, he's a bit impulsive, you know. It's up to us older men to provide a little stability. Thank you.
Oh, it's adorable. Don't you think so?
It's very pretty.
I got it quite on speculation. I simply wrote to an agent over here.
Did you know anybody who'd been to England before?
No. No one I know has ever been out of America.
And you've no connections over here?
None at all.
I think you're very brave.
My parents are what we call pioneers.
What, covered wagons and all that?
That's right. They make my little adventure look very tame.
I don't think you're a bit tame.
I feel dreadful dragging you all this way, Mr. Chilver. But I must say you did make the journey pass very quickly. Are all English lawyers as entertaining?
Only when their company is as charming.
All the same, I had no idea that it was so far from Liverpool to Brighton.
Oh, I was coming to London anyway. It's only another 50 miles. It's a pity about your maid.
Oh, yes, she was supposed to be part of the arrangement. But if you will bear with me while I find out where things are, I shall offer you some tea.
I've got a better idea. You shall come out to tea with me to a very charming little place I know on the front. And then we shall call it a very reputable agency that I also know and engage a maid for you.
Oh, you really are very kind, Mr. Chilver.
Tonight I shall book myself into a hotel, take you to dinner in the old town, and tomorrow we shall go for a trip down the coast.
Oh, who could that be?
Well, perhaps it's your maid. Better late than never. I'll go.
Hello, hello, hello! Elizabeth, my dear.
I thought you had business.
I saw to it first thing. I hope this terrible chap's been looking after you,
Oh, he's
has he?
been
Now,
very
I've taken the
kind.
liberty of bringing down a couple of very decent people from my father's place at Haywards Heath. Parlour-maid and a cook. I thought you might be in difficulties.
Well,
I take it you can accommodate them.
Yes,
I've already installed the cook in your kitchen. I hope you don't mind. Parlour-maid's
I'm
just outside.
overwhelmed.
Now, Jessie. Jessie. Now, Jessie. This is Mrs. Damerel. And you're to look after her as if your life depended on it. Do you hear?
Yes, sir.
Hello, Jessie.
Ma'am.
Right, off you go, Jessie. Oh, tell Mrs. Bentham I'll be down to have a word with her when she's got the kitchen range going.
Sir.
Oh, and bring us some tea, would you?
Sir. Ma'am.
Well, I shall be staying at the Grand, just round the corner, for a few weeks. Just to see you settled in, my dear.
Bertie, really?
At your blessed books again. Really, I've never known such a chap for work.
Well, that's something you know very little about, loafing about at the seaside. I thought you were going to stay for 2 weeks.
Yes, well, you know how it is. Third week just crept in.
Yes. Elizabeth Damerel would tend to make a chap lose track of time, I think.
You're absolutely right. She really is an enchantress. You know, you can't take her anywhere without heads turning. And you can't leave her alone for 5 minutes without some chap trying to get into conversation with her.
Yes, and once they have conversed with her, one can't shake them off. I found that out on the train.
She's a new type, my dear chap. She's an original.
She's certainly that.
Henry? You don't think she's a bit off, do you?
Off.
Yeah, well, what is the beastly phrase? Off colour. You do think she's all right, don't you?
Bertie, are you in love with her?
Damn it, man, of course I am.
Well, doesn't that answer your question? Doesn't that give you your insight into her?
No, of course it doesn't. How can you, as a man of the world, ask anything quite so idiotic? When did you ever find that being in love gave one an insight into anything? Love, my dear chap, is blind. I've been in love with creatures I haven't even been able to see properly till the fever had died down. So have you.
No, I don't think I've ever really been in love.
Well, you've given a very passable impersonation of it, then, in at least 3 cases I can recall.
Oh, infatuations, passing fancies. Not to be compared to the real thing.
Well, I don't mind telling you I'm harder hit now than I've ever been in my life.
Well, then.
It's not a question of, well, then, it's a question of placing her, making a judgment about her.
What I don't understand, Bertie, is what set you off in this tack in the first place. I mean, what do you think is wrong with her?
Well, nothing in the world, really. She is a widow, of course. No, I suppose it's just that with English girls, one can, you know, cross-refer. There are connections. One knows people they know. But Elizabeth Damerel is out of the blue. The great American blue.
Well, I would have thought a woman of any nationality would have been called all right if she's pretty, clever, good.
Good. Now, how do you know she's good?
Well, damn it, man, anyone can see she's a lady.
Yeah, that's true. But you see, one has known ladies.
Yes, I suppose one has. Still, one can hardly put Elizabeth Damerel into that category, in my view. Well, in my view, she's one of the best things one's come across in a long time.
Yes, I agree. She's the best by a long shot. All the same, you know, she's awfully poor.
Is she?
Oh, yes, she evidently has to count her shillings.
Well, if she'd be bad, she'd be rich. So what more do you want?
Nothing, I suppose. where on earth do you learn to play like that?
From a little music master out in the West where I was born. He was from the Conservatoire in Paris, France. Somehow he'd washed up out there. The most remarkable people do, you know.
Is he the fellow who taught you to sing as well? I recall you saying on the boat you used to sing.
Yes, he taught me.
Sort of professional, right?
Oh, recitals and concerts mostly.
Oh, no, shows. Nothing like that.
No.
Ah. I say, I wish you'd sing for me now.
Oh, I'm afraid I lost my voice. When my husband died, I became ill and my voice never came back.
Oh, dear. Just when you needed it, too, I dare say.
Needed it?
To support yourself. I mean, since your husband didn't leave you very much, I mean.
Oh, well, he had very little to leave. He was a professional man, a surveyor, just getting started.
Did your parents help at all?
Oh, my parents were dead by then. I sold their little ranch, but it didn't bring in much. It was a bad year.
So what did you do? I mean, how did you survive?
Well, I gave piano lessons.
In the Midwest?
No, in the Sandwich Islands.
Ah. Where the devil are they when they're at home?
They're in the South Atlantic. That's where we were when my husband died. He was doing some work for the government.
So you were sort of stranded there?
Yes, I was.
Good Lord.
I have rubbed shoulders with some very strange company in my time, Bertie.
Oh, do tell. I'd love to hear your adventures.
I'll tell you all about them one day.
No use goggling at me like a baffled street lamp. I can't read the riddle of your Sphinx for you. Not that I'm convinced that there is a riddle there in the first place.
I tell you there is. There is something in her past history that she ought to have told a fellow before letting him get so far gone.
How far gone?
Well, damn it, I'd marry her tomorrow. That's how far.
Does that mean you believe she'd marry you?
Oh, yes, I believe she would. If I'd let her off, of course.
Let her off what?
Well, telling me whatever it is she's keeping back.
When you say she's keeping it back, do you mean you've questioned her about it?
No, not directly, of course. No, I've been round and about it, you know, in a subtle sort of way.
If I know you, you've been about as subtle as a buffalo stampede through the middle of her drawing room.
Well, at any rate, she's aware that I want to know.
Bertie, just what is it you think she's hiding?
Well, something or other in her life. You know, some awkward passage, or some beastly episode, or accident, even.
Accident?
Well, hang it, you know, the sort of things that do happen, that often have happened to women that you might think perfectly straight. You know, things that they quite often hide. Oh, come on now, hang it, you know what I'm driving at. You know, some slip.
Have you any evidence at all that she's ever made such a slip?
No.
Has she ever shown you the least sign of a coarseness of nature?
No.
Has she ever behaved with anything less than the most practiced elegance and courtesy?
No, Henry, I'm not in your blessed witness box.
It seems to me that you see her as a column of figures, each highly satisfactory in itself, but adding up to a total of doubts.
That is exactly it. You see, she really hasn't any references.
My dear man, you're not engaging a housemaid.
Well, no, I know.
What I don't understand, Bertie, is that you love her enough to marry her, yet evidently not enough to take her on trust.
Supposing it should be something quite awful.
Isn't it just as easy to suppose that there's nothing at all?
No, damn it, of course it isn't. If it had been, don't you suppose I'd have done it? Henry, there is something. I don't know what it is, but it's there.
Then ask her. Point blank.
Would you?
Good God, no.
Thank you, Jessie.
Bertie!
Now, Elizabeth, my dear.
Do sit down. I shan't be long.
Catching up on our letter writing, are we?
Well, it has to be done, I'm afraid.
A matter of interest. How much does it cost to send a letter to the Midwest?
Oh, this one's to the Sandwich Islands.
Ah.
I don't know. I shall have to inquire at the post office.
Well, we can post it on our way.
Oh, I shan't be finished before we go out to lunch. I'm sorry. I just must finish this description of the pavilion while it's still fresh in my head. There. She'll enjoy that, the little lamb.
Little lamb?
Oh, just a little friend, I promised her. There. Now, lunch.
Oh, Elizabeth, my dear.
Yes, Bertie.
Oh, nothing. I suppose I should ask her. Point blank, and she swears there's nothing.
Well, then you'd be the happiest man alive, wouldn't you?
Yes. Then in another way, no.
Very lucid. I can't think where you get that dazzling clarity of mind.
Henry, you know what I mean.
Bertie, I'm hanged if I do. Unless you mean you wouldn't believe her even if she did swear. Oh, no, you can't mean that. You really can't.
You see, that is the situation I dread most of all. Having her swear, then finding I didn't believe her.
Oh, then I give you up. To be honest, Bertie, I find you just the least bit sickening.
Oh, it's all right for you to be so self-righteous. If you'd seen a bit more of her, you'd know what I mean about her having no references. Her whole life has been so conveniently away from everything.
Conveniently for who?
For her, it can't be verified. It's all in the Great West. Well, we saw some of the Great West, do you remember? If you also remember, there was a bit too damn much of it.
Well, she can hardly be blamed for that.
Her whole life has been spent in that veritable ocean of the Great West, in California and the Sandwich Islands. Well, I may be too particular, but I don't fancy a Sandwich Islands past. She admits herself she's been in some very queer corners. Even her late husband, she's got nothing to show for him even. Not a picture, not a lock of hair, an announcement in a newspaper.
Well, they're hardly the kind of memento she'd leave about the drawing room of a Brighton flat.
No, I dare say not, but it's not only that.
Well, what else is it then?
Well, it is tremendously odd, her never having, even by the slightest chance, bumped into anything or anyone that one has ever heard of. Or could, you know, get at.
Yeah, but that's precisely what I find refreshing about her. That a girl as stunning as that should simply be thrown up by the Great American Garden, one of the obscure 70 million.
Yes. Of course, if she were English, on those lines, one wouldn't look at her, would one? I say, imagine her English.
Had she been English, my dear chap, she'd probably never have looked at you.
How do you make that out?
Well, what she regards as English eccentricity, an English girl would have spotted straight away for what it is.
Which is what?
Congenital thick-headedness.
Oh, you're very kind. Much obliged.
Well.
Henry, you're not being a great deal of help.
Well, what do you want me to do, man? Go down to Brighton, put on my wig and cross-examine her for you in my best style.
No, don't be funny.
Well, for God's sake, clear the thing up.
How?
Well, if she won't tell you, and you wouldn't believe her, even if she would, there would appear to be only one thing for it. No, but that's too absurd, I should think, even for you.
What is it, man? Come on, for heaven's sake, what?
Well, you must put on your deerstalker hat, pick up your magnifying glass, go out to the Great West and the Sandwich Islands, and investigate on the spot.
Oh, gracious, I couldn't do that.
Of course you couldn't. I warned you it was absurd. Now put it out of your head.
Yes, I shall. I mean, it's just not on, is it? Oh, damn it all, though, I've got to know.
Mr. Chilver, what a pleasant surprise. Jessie, get another cup, will you?
I was on business in Hove, so I gave myself the pleasure of calling on you.
How nice. And how well timed. Won't you sit down?
Thank you.
I have just been deprived of the company of Bertie.
Oh!
Yes, he has gone off to find out about me.
Well, he didn't actually tell you what he was up to.
Oh, no, of course not. Thank you, Jessie. No, you know Bertie. He imagined that he was being brilliantly discreet. He said that he had to go off to America on business and promptly turned bright scarlet from head to foot. Without doubt, he was more direct with you.
He did just touch on his preoccupation with your history.
Is it a preoccupation which you share, Mr. Chilver?
Well, I am not in a position to entertain his hopes.
Milk.
Thank you. I have no right, as it were, to be curious.
Sugar.
Thank you.
But if you were in what you call his position, what then?
Well, we are both a little older than Bertie.
Are you inviting me to confess to the accuracy of that statement, Mr. Chilver?
My dear Mrs. Damerel, I invite you to confess nothing. What I mean to say is that age, however modest a margin, brings experience, tolerance, and even an appreciation of how a certain amount of living of life can enhance a person's attractiveness.
You are not an attorney for nothing, Mr. Chilver. I don't know whether to feel complimented or offended.
Oh, my intention was all for your delight.
Then as such, I shall accept it, sir.
Do you think he will succeed in finding out what it is he wants to know?
remains to be seen.
Should he return satisfied and easy in his mind, shall you take up with him where you left off?
Oh, heavens, no.
Well, he will expect it, you know. He will want to.
Perhaps English women take a humbler view of their duty.
You regard yourself as free, then?
As a bird. Oh, it's perfect. Why have you never shown it to me before?
Madam, a gentleman does not show his chambers to every pretty face he meets.
It's just about as English and pokey and stuffy as it's possible for a place to be.
Well, to somebody brought up in the middle of a prairie like a red Indian.
It has its advantages. Only a red Indian could have stayed up on that horse your father put me up on yesterday.
No, he was most impressed. He was equally impressed by your skill with a pack of cards. I've never seen such sleight of hand.
It is the one sure way a lady has to prevent the gentleman from patronizing her in a card game. At one time in my life, my best friend in the whole world, aside from my horses and my dogs, was James Jackson, the famous saloon gambler.
Oh.
He was 73 and I was 9. And it would have taken a tomahawk to part us.
I don't recall Bertie telling me any of this.
Oh, Bertie doesn't know it.
Why not?
I don't know. Bertie and I never talk the same way.
Why?
Oh, you don't actually wear this, do
Indeed
you?
I do, and very fearsome I look in it, I can tell you.
Oh, put it on,
No,
please.
not now.
Oh,
no,
yes,
it only shows
please.
to advantage in court. No.
Oh, Henry, please. Oh, don't be stuffy. Let me see. There.
I'm sorry. That has been there for me from the beginning. From the day I made sure of getting down to breakfast first on the boat.
It has for me, too. And then Bertie came along and took over, and you let him, and I thought my instinct must be wrong.
I let him? Well, what the deuce do you think I could do about it with my stomach feeling most of the time as if it was situated between my ears?
I didn't know you were as bad as that. I thought it must be some sort of diplomatic indisposition.
Diplomatic. Will you marry me? Please.
Yes, I believe I will. So, when I thought I couldn't have you because of your lack of interest in me, I suppose I devoted myself to Bertie so as to exclude you, not to have to think about it.
And after all, he's very well connected, disgustingly rich.
And extremely good-looking.
Yes, well, of course, if that's the sort of face your taste runs to, I suppose.
And wildly in love with me. Never underestimate how heavily that weighs with a woman.
Why didn't you tell him what he wanted to know?
What did the poor man want to know?
Oh, come now, you're perfectly well aware.
You share his view, then, that there is something to know?
Well, most of us have a page in the book we'd like to tear out.
Have you?
Oh, my book's quite open. I'm known to 1 father, 9 aunts, 4 brothers, 2 sisters, 30 cousins, assorted judges, and my head of chambers. I'm anatomized, laid down for all to see from my school days onwards.
Meaning that I am not?
Well, let's say that your book is not published over here.
You mean to put me to the question, too, then?
Well, I should love to know all about my future wife, yes.
I should like to make a bargain with you.
Oh?
I swear that 6 months after the date of our marriage, I shall tell you everything. If you still want to know.
And that is your condition?
My great condition.
Your calculation is you shall have me so drunk with happiness I shan't bother to ask.
Perhaps.
And even if I do ask in my bliss, I shan't care what revelations you make.
Certainly. I think I can make you happy. Henry.
Happy anniversary, my dearest.
Henry! Oh, it's lovely. Oh, you darling. But why? Anniversary?
6 months, Elizabeth. 6 months today.
Oh, I've forgotten. I haven't bought you anything.
You are all I want. No letter from Bertie yet. Oh, you enhance it. I wish it were diamonds.
I don't want diamonds. Why, were you expecting a letter from Bertie?
No, not really. I still live in hopes that he'll reply to the one I sent him. It would be reassuring to have his news.
His news?
Well, what he's doing, wherever he is, how he's taken it.
Why should you think of him this morning, particularly?
Oh, I don't know, the anniversary thing. You know, the 6 months. Milestones, bringing back friends, that sort of thing. Yes, it was the 6 months, mainly.
Oh, Bertie'll be all right. The Berties of this world are always all right, wherever they are.
That certainly goes for the Elizabeths.
Oh?
Well, I have the feeling that whatever strange places or fixes you found yourself in, you've always been equal to them.
Oh, that's very charming of you. But you cannot both pay me compliments and eat your breakfast. Please, your egg will be getting cold.
Oh, yes, my anniversary egg, my 6 months egg. You know, I should really try to find some way to preserve it.
If you are to appear before Mr. Justice Ormerod this morning, and if he is half the dragon you say he is, you had better sustain yourself with it.
You're quite right. No letters for you today.
Oh, you know what a rare occasion a letter is in my day. Besides, I haven't been in England long enough to generate correspondence.
Oh, you should write. To friends back in America, then they would reply.
Our lives have grown so far apart. One loses a sort of mental contact.
Yes. Elizabeth.
Yes, Henry.
I love you very much.
Yes, your letter caught up with me a year ago in Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Oh, I've been all around the world, Henry. In all sorts of extraordinary holes.
Well, you might have replied to it. It wasn't a very easy letter to write. I thought I made a pretty good job of it under the circumstances, but not a word in return.
Yes, I suppose it was as decent as such a letter could be, but I didn't like it. Oh, damn it, man, you could hardly have expected me to. So I didn't reply.
Well, it can't have come as a complete surprise. I mean, you must have realized the risk you were taking, leaving a bloom like Elizabeth in the border while you went off to heaven knows where.
I hardly expected it to be you who deprived me.
I'm sorry, Bertie. I'm very, very sorry.
No, I don't know. I suppose I knew that I'd spoiled my chances, really. It suddenly occurred to me, halfway across the Atlantic, what an extraordinary thing I was doing.
Well, it was a bit extreme.
Yes, but I had to do it. You see, I had to find out.
And, did you?
No.
What do you mean you inquired in California?
Yes, and in all the Midwest, and in all the Sandwich Islands. I found nothing.
You mean nothing objectionable?
No, I mean nothing at all. Not a scrap or a thread or a clue. No trace of her passage, no whisper of her name. It's as if she'd never existed. Oh, she'd covered her tracks very well. But then, of course, you'll know all about that. How she did it, I mean.
Did what?
Well, as I say, covered her tracks, fooled me. I mean, you must know the whole thing if you've married her. She's told you all about it, and you've been able to swallow it.
Oh, she's told me nothing.
What?
I know as little about all that as you do.
You mean you've married her without knowing?
Oh, she offered to tell me after we'd been married for 6 months if I wished her to.
But surely from your letter you must have been married a year by now.
14 months.
And you still don't know? Oh, I see. Oh, she's refused to tell you. She's gone back on her word.
On the contrary, I haven't asked her.
You haven't asked her?
And neither would you in my place.
Oh, if you'll pardon
No,
me.
you wouldn't.
But it was her offer. She was willing.
But the thing is, Bertie, I really do love her. It's something I haven't felt before. I seem to love her more all the time. I feel that if her life up to now has made her the lovely woman that she is, then there can't be anything very dreadful in her background, can there?
But you can't be sure. That's no sort of proof.
It's proof of the heart.
I never thought I'd hear a lawyer coin that phrase.
Touché.
And what happens if, by some accident or some unforeseen intervention, the facts do emerge? And they are quite dreadful. The sort of thing no man could possibly live with.
I can conceive of nothing that would destroy my love for Elizabeth.
You haven't asked her because you're afraid. You're afraid of spoiling your happiness and hers.
It could be that.
Unless, of course, in everybody's interest. You're lying. You do know, and you're not telling. Well, aren't you ever going to ask her?
Never.
Well, how the devil am I ever to find out then and be at rest?
My dear Bertie, you can't expect me to ask her simply for your sake.
I don't see why not. You owe me something, you know.
What?
Well, it was you who first put it into my mind to go over there to investigate.
Yes, and then I immediately tried to put it out of your mind.
Hadn't the damage been done by then, Henry? And didn't you know it would have been?
Thing is, Elizabeth, he's made me feel damnably guilty.
I don't see why you should feel guilty.
Well, he hasn't got the quickest mind in the world, but he does get there in his own good time. Once he's got hold of a fact, it's there for life. Brandy?
Yes, please. Thank you.
He's come to the conclusion that I deliberately got him out of the way.
So you did. You know that, and so do I. We've both known it all along. The only new factor is that now Bertie knows it too. You don't feel guilty, my dear, just embarrassed.
Well, whatever it is, it's deuced uncomfortable. I wish there was something we could do for him.
Something we could do.
Well, it's a bit hard. I mean, he's lost you. I know how I should feel about that. He's been all around the world, got a bit thin, actually. And he hasn't even got the satisfaction of having got what he set out for.
What he set out for, if I might remind you, my dear Henry, was to rake up my past.
Well, yes, I realize that, but that can't affect us now.
I fail to see how it can affect him either.
Yeah, well, I do see what you mean. Of course I do. It's just that, well, the poor chap's in such a fever. It's become an obsession with him now, to know a fixed idea. I can understand it in a way. If he's lost you, he wants to feel that
I wasn't worth having in the first place.
No,
What was it that you wanted us to do for him, Henry?
Oh, nothing. Nothing. It's just a feeling, I suppose.
Not on? What do you mean it's not on?
I mean, there's nothing I can do for you, Bertie. Your own sense of propriety should have told you that. Mine, too, come to that.
Now, look
But
here,
I've
Henry.
never felt so out of countenance in my life.
When?
When I took it up with Elizabeth, I felt as if I'd suddenly found myself in court with no clothes on. I'm no case man.
You did take it up with her then?
I tried.
How hard, I wonder?
As hard as any man may before his wife is entitled to throw the dinner service at his head.
Well, did she say anything about me?
She said she had the tenderest memories of you. You know. She'd always think of you as a brother and so on.
How nice.
Then you'd better show him in, Mary. Bertie. Oh, that is Mr. Bradle. Oh, no. Bertie, why not? We can't be strangers.
Elizabeth, my dear.
Oh, you won't find Henry here. He's still at his chambers.
Yes, I know.
Oh, yes, of course you would. Would you like some tea?
No, thank you.
Oh, well. Oh, please do sit down.
Elizabeth,
Yes.
would you mind? I know it's a terrific cheek, but do you think you could just tell your maid that you're not at home? I do so want not to be interrupted.
Oh, you won't be. We don't have your life, you know. The wife of a barrister making his way is not swamped by social obligations. I do not expect a stream of callers.
I see. No, I suppose not. You're quite happy living here in Hammersmith?
Well, we know it's not Belgrave Square.
Oh, Elizabeth, I would have given you so many things.
Perhaps all I wanted to be given was trust.
Oh, please, don't say that.
I'm sorry?
Well, it's as if you're saying that I could have had you if I hadn't spoiled myself. But could I? See, I hadn't asked. You hadn't accepted. Now, I suppose I could never really have had you anyway.
Oh, Bertie, this isn't like you. This does no good.
But could I?
Well, what do you want me to say?
Well, stop thinking about how not to hurt me. Now, never mind what I want you to say. You just speak the truth.
But I don't know the truth. Which one of us can claim to know that? The best any of us can do is to look back and try to trace a pattern. If it will satisfy you, I think that I have always preferred Henry.
Well, I didn't allow Henry a look in. I should have continued not to do so.
You're very masterful.
So that I would have got you after all?
Oh, Bertie, you've grown so expert at tormenting yourself.
Henry told me about this condition you laid on him. Has he still not asked you?
No, he has not asked me.
Will he? Ever, do you think?
No. If he had been going to, he would have done so the minute his time was up. Now he will never ask.
So you're safe.
Safe?
And I'm as far off knowing as ever.
You're very confident that Henry would have told you even if he knew.
He owes it to me.
No man owes it to another to tell him his wife's secrets.
Oh, no, of course. No, I shouldn't have asked for the details.
Oh, thank you for that anyway.
Oh, no, God, sorry. Oh, God, that was a hideous expression. I'm very sorry. Oh, I'm very far gone, I'm afraid. I suppose Henry's told you about the results of my inquiries?
Yes, he did mention it in
that
passing.
must have been your one remaining fear.
Fear?
Oh, my return. That I should come back with the full story.
Should I have had to been afraid? Would you have told him?
What? I don't know. No, of course I wouldn't. Great God, of course I wouldn't.
Then you see, I had nothing to fear at all.
You changed your name, didn't you?
When I married, naturally.
No, don't mean that. I mean, you told me that your maiden name was Johnson, but it wasn't, was it? It was something else. That's why I could find no trace of you before your marriage. And your husband's name wasn't Damerel, was it? That was something else, too. Which is why I could find no trace of you after your marriage.
It really has become a kind of madness with you, Bertie.
Is that how you eluded me? Am I on the right track?
No, Bertie. I did not change my name. Neither my own name nor my husband's. I was Elizabeth Johnson. I was Mrs. Damerel.
Then I simply don't understand.
You really are superbly ignorant about some things, Bertie. You've done America. But you haven't even begun to understand the first thing about it.
Oh, I wouldn't say
Please
that.
don't interrupt me. You haven't even caught on to the fact that America is not just a larger version of England, where everybody knows everyone else and everything is written down in beautiful copperplate handwriting by old gentlemen in high collars.
That's not fair.
My mother gave birth to me in a wagon, going over a pass in the high Sierras, in the second Californian gold rush in the late 60s. The birth was registered at the next mining camp we came to, which was probably washed away by the spring rains, which probably didn't make any difference at all. Because the Swedish pastor who notarized the details of my birth couldn't even write his name in English, or, if you preferred, in American. I met my husband, who was a French immigrant, in Mexico. We married in Texas. Then we moved on to Virginia. We stayed some time in Arizona before we moved to the Sandwich Islands. My parents' little ranch, which, as I told you, I sold, was in a community which was wiped out 2 years ago by hoof disease. I could go on, Bertie, but I think you begin to see.
I think so, indeed. I think so.
You have no comprehension of the volatility of the American society. You were beaten before you started. You didn't even have a chance of picking up my trail, no matter what dreadful thing I'd done.
It was dreadful, then, this thing you did. Oh, please, I've got to know, Elizabeth, for pity's sake, what was it?
I shall tell you, if you make me a promise.
Anything.
You must promise me with great solemnity.
Yes.
On your sacred honor as a gentleman.
Yes.
Never, never to repeat to anyone whatsoever what I shall tell you.
Very well.
But has the answer never occurred to you? I mean, not even as one of the possibilities.
Possibilities?
From a scientific point of view, it should at least have been considered.
What? For heaven's sake, what?
I did nothing.
Sorry?
I did nothing. I have no interesting past, no hidden notoriety.
But... No, I don't understand.
I am simply an obscure little prairie flower, alarming to an Englishman because of my total lack of credentials. I have lived a life of blameless nonentity. I am as free of guilt as a fall of snow. And that is why you could never find any trace of me.
You gave the impression you were a Scarlet Woman.
You took the impression.
Well, if you knew that's what I was thinking, why didn't you deny it?
Why should I? Besides, to deny an accusation before it has been openly stated is to admit to its truth.
But you've also let Henry think. That condition about 6 months.
I had no choice. Fixed ideas are infectious. You had already transmitted your idea to Henry. Had I protested my innocence, he would have believed me, sweet man that he is. But he would never have been sure. There would always have been a sneaking doubt.
But surely this way's worse.
No, this way is the only way. His nature is not yours, remember. This way, he chooses not to know. He expresses his love for me in the generous and delicate act of accepting me as I am, of not exercising his right to cross-examine me. He makes this sacrifice for me, and it gives him great joy. Any passage of question and answer would be sordid by comparison.
But you can't let Henry go around thinking you're a
What?
I'm blessed if I know.
Precisely. It's all vague shapes and shadowy mystery. Besides, who's to say that we dull little prairie flowers can't do with a little mystery? Now look, if you are not going to take tea, I think you'd better go.
I don't know what I'd tell Henry I was doing here.
No.
Elizabeth, my dear, you are incredible.
Please, Bertie, that's how all this started.
I met Bertie at the club today.
Oh?
He's off on his travels again.
Where to this time?
I believe he said India.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he'll be back in time to be godfather.
Well, I should hope so.
He gave me a message for you.
Oh, what was that?
He said you weren't to travel on any wagons or anything of that sort between now and then. Now, what the deuce do you suppose he meant by that?
I haven't the least idea.